They didn't take the television set, Jax observed. I wonder why they didn't take the TV. Have you seen some of these new shows? June muttered. Look, officer, we are really in a bind here. You see, if we tell our landlord that we can't pay the rent, he won't believe us. But if you tell him that the money was stolen, he'll believe it. What a super idea, June! Sel exclaimed. Thank you, Finch sighed, closing his notepad. You want me to tell the landlord that the rent money is stolen? Please, how many times have you pulled this stunt? What stunt? Jax asked, feigning innocence. Oh, come on, kids. You're not dealing with a rookie. Next time you want to fake a burglary, make it look real. Break up a few things, get rid of the TV, and think up a better story than leaving $300 lying around in an envelope marked rent. Nobody's that stupid. We are, June said, defeated. You know, you're lucky I don't run you all in. Finch warned. Hey, wait a minute, Jack said, then, seeing the officer turn to leave, quickly added, Yes, sir. Thank you for not running us all in, officer. He didn't even read us our rights. So whispered as Finch departed. June looked at the clock. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Oh, that means Rattlewood will be here any minute to collect the rent. Oh, and he warned us last month if we don't have that money today, Sel began, her eyes wide with fear. Oh, he won't really throw us out, Jack said, trying to sound confident. Are you kidding? He would enjoy throwing us out, June exclaimed. What are we gonna do? Sel wailed. All right, we're going to buy the only thing we can afford. Time, June declared, grabbing her coat. We'll go down to the Salty Siren Tavern and hide out. Just as they were about to bolt out the door, Sly Rattlewood appeared, a triumphant grin on his face. Why, it's Mr. Rattlewood. Look at Mr. Rattlewood, Sel exclaimed. It's Mr. Rattlewood, Jax added, feigning surprise. Oh, hi. Hi. How are you doing there? Sly asked, beaming. I just came here to tell you, Mr. Rattlewood. Would you like to step inside for just a moment? June asked, forcing a smile. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Sly said, stepping in. Like I was saying, I told the wife, you know, they're really not bad kids. Why don't we invite them to dinner tonight? Hattie, who had just entered, sighed. Are you still sulking about those kids walking out on you? I don't want to talk about it. We discussed it enough last night. You mean I discussed it? You fell asleep right in the middle, Sly retorted. I did not fall asleep. Hattie insisted. You did too. You fall asleep in the middle of everything, Sly complained. You know, I don't know how you do it. Harriet. Do what? Hattie asked. You've only been up a half an hour, but your tongue is already put in an 8-hour shift, Sly grumbled. Why'd they run away from me like that? Maybe there's something about you that I've grown used to that other people still notice, Hattie said, her voice dry. Your tongue just went into overtime. Oh, you know, Silas, You shouldn't blame the kids, Hattie said, turning to him. It was probably just a misunderstanding. Not on my part, Sly insisted. You're right, dear, Hattie conceded. I am? Sly asked, surprised. Yes. So why don't you go up there again tonight and ask them out to dinner, after what they did to me? No, I'm not taking them anyplace. Why should I? Sly protested. For me, Hattie said, a pleading look in her eyes. You got to give me a better reason. All right, I will, Hattie said, her voice firm. Now, I had a lot of things I was going to do today. I was going to go shopping. I was going to go to the beauty parlor. I was going to have a walk on the beach. But I'm giving that all up so I can stay home with you and talk and talk and talk while you're reading your newspaper, while you're watching the TV, while you're taking your nap. Sly's eyes widened in horror. All right, I'll do it. Oh, thank you, Silas, Hattie exclaimed. You're not welcome, Sly grumbled. June, Jax, and Sel, who had been listening to the entire exchange with growing bewilderment, exchanged glances. What are we going to do about the rent? Sel whispered. We can't go on avoiding Rattlewood forever. What about that boss of yours? June asked Sel. That one who's always chasing you around. Think you could get an advance out of him? Only if I let him catch me, Sel replied. Where's Jax? June asked, realizing he had slipped away. He's in the bathroom, Sel said. Still? And they talk about women. June exclaimed. You know, he stays in that bathroom twice as long as we do. Well, he has to shave, Sel offered. We have to put on our makeup, June countered. And he likes to read in there, Sel added. Oh, he says it kills the birds with one stone. Jax emerged from the bathroom, looking refreshed, but still wearing only a towel. Good morning. How are you doing? June stared at him. Oh, gee, do you have to walk around the house in your underwear? This is not underwear, Jax declared, striking a pose. It's my bathing suit. I ran out of clean shorts. Well, in that case, it's all right, June conceded. Why wasn't it all right before? Jax asked, bewildered. Because before I thought it was your underwear, June explained. Yeah, but it's still the same shorts, Jax argued. You can't tell the difference. I can, June insisted. How? Because your underpants have giraffes on them. You don't catch us walking around the apartment in our underwear. Sel said, ever prim. You've been too quick for me, Jax retorted. Hey, don't you have any friends who could loan us some money? The guys I know don't have that kind of dough, June said, shaking her head, except Charlie. He suddenly came into a lot of money. Well, call him, Sel urged. I can't. He's in jail, June sighed. You're a big help, Jax grumbled. Well, how about you two? You should be able to raise some money. Hey, why don't we have a garage sale? We don't have a garage, June pointed out. We could rent one, Jax suggested. With what? Sel asked. With the money we make from the sale, dummy, Jax exclaimed. How about you, June? Can you get a loan? Oh,